Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to Grim Nasty TV. Today we get into all kinds of important topics from acupuncture and stress relief and sun gazing and all kinds of stuff like unicorns can't be scared. And in this episode, swashbuckling as it is, we are going to prove that Banksy is a reptilian also. As you can see, I'm probably one of the biggest targets in here, if not the biggest target. We also saw that there's wanted posters with Mickey Mouse's head on it, and I thought it was saying that the rats are raising their kundalini, but I guess they didn't know who the rat was, so they called us all rats or something, and they're focused on Mickey. Very interesting. So, here's the proof that Banksy is reptilian. You ready to see this? This is what Banksy created. Look at this. All right. Banksy made this. This is a Banksy piece, and this was at Dismaland. Okay, what snakes have to do with Dismaland has nothing to do with anything. But Dismaland, a dismal place, would have snakes, right? And it's eating a Mickey at the event, so they say, "Oh, this is to shame Walt Disney" or something like that. That was their excuse, and it's in Steve Aoki's house. It's sitting in Steve Aoki's house. All right. So, in all factual, complete understanding is that they haven't been able to touch me since I've met them. And more interesting is that this crying here, this fucking bickering and why, because you can't eat a Goku or a Light Body or anybody that's got that full thing on. To even make this would be such a low end vibration of bickering and crying, and it's super petty too. Look at how petty this shit is, because they can't even do anything like this. It's so stupid and petty. I'm laughing my ass off. So I had to show it. I'm just like, this shit is hilarious. I wish I could get this somehow. It's probably worth thousands or whatever. But stay tuned for the event. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna have all kinds of cool stuff, kind of like something you would see at a Banksy event or something. It's gonna have grounding shoes you can buy. You can get in the Orgon accumulator. You're gonna be able to see different versions of the creator. You're gonna be able to see all kinds of stuff at this event and learn all kinds of shit like acceptance for value and just about anything else you want to kind of know about the unknown. Stay tuned for more. And unicorns, don't be scared, man. I'm like the biggest target in here. Who gives a shit? She said, I'm not going to let them touch you. I'm like, all right. Should I believe her? Absolutely. You know how long it's been? This motherfucker's been trying to get him to kill herself. Didn't work. But yeah, it's very interesting. It's Banksy has it out for me. And I was wondering when we did that little Moga adventure thing, Banksy reached out to us. This was like, man, this was so long ago. This had to have been like almost maybe 15 years ago. Banksy reached out to us. You can get on Facebook and check out Moga, right? Moga artwork, Moga gallery, right? That's what we started. And Banksy reached out to us on there, on Facebook. Banksy did. He liked one of our pictures or something and said something. And I was like, what the hell? And my friend was like, dude, that's Banksy, bro. And I was like, what the fuck? A long time ago. But now I see why. See what I'm saying? I see why. And then I also see why Tech 9 did what he did to me too. Is that fucking Angelic, he literally stole my idea for the Wild Child Effects album cover, and I got dropped from like Island Def Jam it was, I'm pretty sure. They merged, right then when they merged, they signed me. And they said I was biting his shit. He did that shit because of this kind of shit. Because he's been a devil worshiper forever, bro. I remember his old shows, he came up on the stage with black hoods on. That's the traditional look, dude. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers are nothing but a bunch of devils in here. It doesn't matter if they're independent. I'm pretty sure that Riff Raff's one too. and it's independent. These people deceive us. They tell you that the industry, they're against it. It's nothing but a bunch of bullshit. Banksy tells us he's against the industry. No, he's not. Look, he's against true fucking awakening, because these people, what they're doing is they're going out doing crazy shit like hitting buildings and doing shit. And what it does is it creates a generation of this recklessness that's not really on that professional to get to professional. You see what I'm saying? So it's really dangerous for the youth. And it gets them hemmed up in like a trap situation, kind of like a dope boy. They go to the trap, they get caught. The fucking feds are watching. You see what I mean? And they're in the trap, and they call it the trap. You see what I mean? So this is very interesting. These people are very adamant about it, but they make excuses as to what it means and stuff. But we all know what this shit means. And you unicorns, y'all don't need to be afraid of shit. Y'all keep sun gazing. We keep going. You know what I mean? Because we've got a job to do. This shit's going to be over. These people want to survive. They need to come out and apologize. That's how it's going to be. You know what I mean? They need to come out and apologize. This stuff right here is just petty. It's like they're crying and stuff. It's like there's no sense in that. There's no sense in crying about it. Come out and say we're going to release the babies, and please show us how we're going to make it through this, and give us a solution, because we want to survive. And I understand that, and I respect that more than hiding and then all this lying and shit. Fuck that shit, man. You know what I mean? All that lying and shit is stupid, because it just comes back and it makes everybody mad and shit, and it makes motherfuckers feel like, you know, the worst. It makes people see the worst of a society instead of seeing the best of them. So they seem like a bunch of degenerates to me. But you see what I'm saying? But yeah, as I've said before many a times, onward we go through the fog. Welcome to Grim Nasty TV. Keep on sun gazing, because it makes me wonder, who are you guys? Dun, 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 dun. Stay awake.